On February the 21st, 1972, the President of the United States, Richard Nixon, arrives in Beijing for a visit that will shift the global balance of power.
Nixon 从飞机走下台，他还没有脚落地，手就伸出来了。为什么会这样？因为他记得杜勒斯在日内瓦会议期间拒绝跟周恩来总理握手。 所以他这次一定要表示，他要更改杜勒斯过去的错误。
Mao has been ill for the previous 3 months with neurasthenia, a psychosomatic illness he's suffered from on and off all his life. At one point, it seemed unlikely he'd be well enough even to meet his distinguished American guest. His legs had become so swollen, he was barely able to stand. Nixon's visit turns out to be exactly the medicine he needs.
Mao 这个是你等了很久，不是过去讲啊，封锁我们10年、20年，反正你总有一天的是封锁不了的。就是那个从来访的时候，说明那个美国啊封锁中国已经不成功了，不得不承认中国在世界上啊是一个国家，最后不得不承认我们了，到我们来访问。
Mr. Prime Minister, and all of your distinguished guests this evening, on behalf of all of your American guests, I wish to thank you for the incomparable hospitality.
Nixon's visit, the leader of the capitalist world coming to Red Beijing, would have been inconceivable even 9 months before. Many different factors combined to bring it about. In the late 1960s, Russian patrols clashed repeatedly with Chinese fishermen along the Ussuri River, which marks the two countries' border. Then came a dispute over ownership of the islands in the river. Finally, heavy weapons are brought in. At this point, Mao receives Edgar Snow, an American sympathizer he'd known since his days in Yan'an more than 30 years before. Both to Snow and to Mao's next guest, President Yahya Khan of Pakistan, the Chinese leaders hint they're ready to contemplate a strategic dialogue with their old enemy, the United States. A year later, the American national table tennis team is invited to Beijing. Mao's earlier signals had been too subtle for Washington to comprehend. This is a message even the White House can understand. In July 1971, Zhou Enlai invites Henry Kissinger to pay a secret visit to Beijing, the first by an American official since 1949.
自从基辛格博士秘密访华以来，就已经明确中美要走到一起来了。为什么会走到一起来呢？就是因为双方都有这么一个共同的敌人，就是当时的苏联。我们都认为当时的苏联是对我们本国的一个重大的威胁。